This is a demonstration at the park of where the Mississippi River is. You can see it right up there on the left, versus where it was during the Civil War. And I thought the difference was interesting because the Mississippi winds and its banks change. And here are some earthworks from the fort itself. There we go. I can hardly... Oh, that's why I can't see anything. Hey, I had the lens closed. Okay, we're going up these steps too. See over here, I've already passed a few of these. It says outer breastworks built by Confederates in 1861. So at this point I'm assuming the Confederates had control of the fort. I don't actually even know if they ever lost control of it. But here's what they're talking about. These rows of hills are what's left of, they would actually move the dirt by hand and build these huge hills that the enemy would have to come up. And you can really see a nice separation here where the leaves lay in the ruts between the hills. This, yeah, here we go. All this, I bet you could dig through there and find elements of battles. Okay. But here so far at the park, I believe I'm on my way to a museum. And this looks like it's part of a trail. I wonder. Because I brought my trail stick, my walking stick. Interesting, this looks like it'd be a nice walk. Back down to the bike here. Battle of Fort Pillow. This is from Wikipedia. So I do not claim to have written any of this myself. This is from Wikipedia. The Battle of Fort Pillow, also known as the Fort Pillow Massacre, was fought on April 12, 1864 at Fort Pillow on the Mississippi River in Henning, Tennessee, during the American Civil War. The battle ended with a massacre of Union soldiers, many of them African Americans, attempting to surrender, by soldiers under the command of Confederate Major General Nathan Bedford Forrest. Although Confederate sources say that Forrest's forces kept firing in self-defense, official Union reports emphasize that a deliberate massacre took place. Union survivors claimed that even though all their troops surrendered, Forrest's men massacred some in cold blood. Surviving members of the garrison said that most of their men surrendered and threw down their arms, only to be shot or bayoneted by the attackers, who repeatedly shouted, "No quarter, no quarter."
I've just learned a comic ditty from some of my friends in the city. The voices are short, and I think that you ought to admit that the chorus is pretty. There was a young lady in Pella, fell in love with a bow-legged fella. This husky young chap made her sit in his lap, but she fell straight through into this cellar. Fa-la-la-la, fa-la-la-la, fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-dee. Fa-la-la-la, fa-la-la-la, fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-dee. Bill Jones was the son of a brewer.